Hi guys, and thanks for watching our weather video on June 17th, 2023. Actually, this is our second video in one day. Simply because this morning I was worried that this evening I'd have not enough time to create one more, our usual evening video. So this morning I want, just in case, but since I've got plenty of time now, I'm going to create a video just to catch up on today's thunderstorms and look at the 12-stitch runs about about what's likely to happen after this thunder interval. So today was a great day. I had a lot of time with my friends, bowling and that stuff, so that was grand. So you can see today we saw some thunderstorms. They're dying off in the north now. You see the remnants of these anvils and cumulonimbus clouds, and a few more storms in the southwest. If the radar and lightning on, you can see got some very heavy bursts. Yeah, and there was a strike just in County Leitrim, I think that is. A few strikes there. Some very, very heavy cells around like Leitrim, Enniskillen, Fermanagh, down into the Midlands, towards Portlaoise, Athlone, that sort of area. These are the weather warnings that they had today. So we saw a orange warning for thunderstorms for all these counties north of the Limerick to Dublin border line, bar like Monaghan and Louth. These are for thunderstorms and heavy showers, producing significant rainfall accumulations over short periods of time. Impacts are flash flooding, very difficult travelling conditions with reduced visibility, and power outages. And it was valid from 7:30, so it was issued at 7:30, and it will be valid until 10 p.m. I'm pretty sure that the first orange warning was issued around like 4:30 for like areas in this sort of northwestern quadrant of the country, and it's been extended further eastwards. And we got a thunderstorm and rain warning, which is this time it's a yellow one for all counties bar Dublin, Wicklow, Wexford and Waterford, for thunderstorms bringing frequent lightning, heavy downpours, gusty winds and a chance of hail. Impacts are flooding, difficult travelling conditions, and it was valid from 1:26 p.m. until 11 p.m. If we look at the past radar, you can see it says very heavy downpours just dying out now over the Midlands. A few thunderstorms over Wales actually. We look at this 12-hour rainfall map. You can see this morning we had that thunder rain of the east that I was talking about earlier. That pushes us away, and from about midday we see some thunderstorms forming in the west around Cork and up into Tipperary, into Galway. They really explode. Look at this. This is 1:30. A few thunderstorms. By 2:30, you got major thunderstorms. Look at these. These red crosses are lightning strikes, really shooting up the clouds. Like Kerry, Cork, into Limerick, and into Clare, West Munster, and they really do sprout significantly. Now they in the end die off before more storms develop, like in the south towards like Waterford and into Wexford. Not too far from where I was. I was like just to the east of that. So unfortunately it just missed me. Also more storms form in the Midlands there, and they push northwards into this evening, bringing like the line between Wicklow and Limerick, a good spell of thunderstorms. They push northwards into the Midlands and the East Country before those sort of die off towards the eastern part of the section. Though a line in the west of the section still remains powerful, producing lightning and thunder and hail probably as well. And this is our temperature forecast our precipitation forecast from the UKV. So if I scroll through, we see today's severe thunderstorms in the north and northwest dying off. Actually, I do want to show you something. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so as a result of all these thunderstorms, we're seeing numerous power outages across the country. Look at that, 66 there around Limerick. If I zoom in, you can see the individual faults. I'm just going to see a few. Like we had one around Limerick there earlier. Wait, let me. It's weird. Okay, let me with that one. So that was like it affected 67 customers, and it was reported at 5:43 p.m. That one looks like it could have been severe. Around Kilkenny, 56. Where else looks like it could be bad. We had a few where there was a thunderstorm around this sort of area here, quite close to where I was. 102 around Tullow. Oops. Don't know what happened. Dublin. 136 customers. Big swarm of them around the Midlands. Around Tullamore, we sort of had like 56 on the outskirts. If you zoom in, one there, 16. But anyway, numerous power outages across the country. Like, look at the number, especially like this wave here between like Tralee and up towards Navan, and in the northwest. So really severe thunderstorms today, big impacts. So that's just out of interest. Just showing you the damage that the storms have done to power supplies. Tonight then, we see things drying off. Before tomorrow, it all goes boom again, and we see these thunderstorms break out very widely. And as I've been hinting at over the past few videos, we see that massive spell of thundery rain, severe thunderstorms blossoming in England. That will be exciting, very exciting for me to watch, just on radar even, see how that develops, and we may peek at that tomorrow evening while that's raging on in England. Into Monday, we see again the same thing. In the morning, sun rises, some showers push into the south, and they really blossom with no mercy at all, lashing out the thunder and lightning. Same thing on Tuesday. Okay, rinse and repeat. Sorry about that, guys. Wednesday, same thing, rinse and repeat. Thunderstorms, especially towards the east of the country there. And on Thursday, we're starting to dry out as high pressure does build into the south, as we've been talking about for ages now, looking at these models. So if we get the GFS model to start us off, that low pressure stays there for a good few days until Thursday, as we've concluded so nicely from videos. That was one thing that was always set for like 3 days now, that this low would clear on Thursday. And it does quite nicely, and high pressure builds in from the south, and we try to turn dry and warm for a time, but low pressure does try and break through, and it sort of succeeds for a time before the Azore side tries again, and the low pressure tries again. So we're sort of like quite westerly and southwesterly, quite warm, and some drier days and some wetter days towards the end of June. And towards the end of June, that sort of continues. But by the end of the GFS run, we got the high pressure ridging towards Europe, and we're starting to pull in the wind from a bit more of an easterly or even a southeasterly direction, and that would start to pull up some hotter air, possibly. Now, bear in mind, this is Monday, July 3rd, very extended range now. But we do get the plus 15 Celsius isotherm towards the south of England, and the plus 20 and the plus 20 Celsius isotherm towards Brittany and France, and that may just push northwards, given just give it a day or two more, and it may do that. Now that bring temperatures for the UK towards like the high 30s, but here around the low 30s. But obviously that's July and it's only June 17th, so that's a very long way out. So I'm not saying that. So that's just So that's just something that is showing. I mean, the GFS is not always the most accurate model, so you know what I mean. We push through. I don't like it when it accidentally just goes to row at the bottom. It's quite annoying. And that low pressure stays until Thursday. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the high pressure. So same sort of scenario. By Saturday, June 24th, the low pressure is trying to displace it, and it sort of succeeds by Sunday, June 25th, and it does up until Tuesday, June 27th, anyway, with westerly winds from the Atlantic. Quite warm though, but quite wet. If it goes to the UK Met run, let's see what it looks like. That looks like very, very similar. And we do get the Azores high coming up by Thursday. Low pressure a bit more successful with this run. Looks like quite a active cold front there in the Atlantic by Saturday, June 24th. That kick in the isobars with that little area of low pressure shows quite an active front. The icon model is next. So if you can load it up, that'd be lovely. So we have the story, low pressure up until Thursday. Yeah, that's correct. Before the high pressure reaches in. But actually, this time with icon, the high pressure really doesn't set its ground. It only comes in for like what, a day before low pressure does win out, and we go as flat as a pancake. Next time is the, I think it's the, did I do the gem? I think I skipped the GM by accident. I may have done. I'll know in a second anyway. Yeah, I did. Sorry about that, guys. So we go up until Thursday, and the high pressure does burn from the south. With the GEM, it looks better, as the high pressure is more is stronger, and by Sunday, June 25th, we're pulling in the wind from the south and southeast. That looks temporarily very warm or even hot, with a plus 15 Celsius isolab getting towards the south coast. Temperatures possibly teasing 30 degrees, but low pressure breaks through by the end of the run with cooler and more runs of the weather coming in. Now we can hit the arpege run. We've already done the icon run. And does that button, and yeah, it's just the high pressure coming in by Thursday. Although it looks like that low pressure in the Atlantic is quite far south, and that will soon flatten it off from the Atlantic. So I think that will be very short lasting, very short lived. So that's it for today's video. So basically in summary, we're thundery until Wednesday, and also including Wednesday. After that, we will definitely see at least a day of high pressure, and drier and warmer weather. But how long it lasts is open to doubt. Some models are keeping it for a good few days, bringing in some possible heat wave conditions, while others just keep it for a few hours, and that's it, gone. Low pressure just kills it from the Atlantic. So that's really open to doubt, and that's something we'll have to focus on in the following videos. Also, stay safe in any thunderstorms, but also enjoy them if you've been wanting them, like I have. But anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.